audio's rolling.
Okay.
So I should just follow you on this one, right?
Just follow my lead. Yeah.
Just
Here,
go with
let's
you on this.
let's try this just to switch it up. I think this feels more relaxed.
Cool.
Okay. So, Gary, this course is called... Do you want me just to go?
Yeah, just go. Well, when you're ready.
Okay. Give me like 5 seconds of silence, and then we'll go into it.
All right, I won't look at you.
Yeah, just look over there.
Okay, I'm looking at them.
To say, sweet little thing, sweet little thing, sweet little thing, sweet little thing.
Take two. Hi, it's Aaron Davison.
And Gary Gray.
Welcome to our course, Music Production Fundamentals. During this course, we're going to cover the fundamentals of music production, including the basic equipment you need to record and produce your own music. Gary is also going to cover the fundamentals of music production and mixing. This course is designed for beginners to music production and will cover the essential concepts you need to have a good grasp on in order to start recording and producing your own music.
So if your dream is to hear your music in movies, television, commercials, video games, etc., HowToLicenseYourMusic.com and LearnAudioEngineering.net present Music Production Fundamentals.
And fade. That was good, right?
Yeah, I think so. Do you?
Yeah. I thought maybe I mean, they both were fine. The second one was maybe a little
I
better.
thought so. I'm about to share some very important information with you before you begin this course. All of this information is vital to you if you wish to excel at creating musical recordings that are good enough to earn a lucrative return, specifically within the music licensing industry. Before I share that information with you, let me quickly tell you my story. My name is Gary Gray. I've been obsessed with recording music since the age of 10. I built my first home recording studio in 1969. Not many home studios back then. Growing up, I studied and performed many genres of music. I played drums for Motown Records under Berry Gordy. I orchestrated a solo album for Marty Balin, Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, in 2010. I put in 4,100 hours of research to resolve questions concerning claims regarding analog versus digital. The research I did was conducted at the 13,000 square foot multi-million-dollar recording studio called Springs Theater Studio in Florida. Known as the Abbey Road of America, my research there was the foundation for my book, The Home Studio Bible. I have been teaching music theory, songwriting, orchestration, producing, and engineering for 30 years. Since I use remote computer technology while teaching, I have students all over the world. It also allows me to produce artists remotely in all continents. Last month, after submitting the first 2 tracks of a 12-song exclusive album publishing deal for Megatrax, one of the top licensing corporations, I was paid in advance, no questions asked. The response? Wow, these tracks sound great. Derek Jones, Chief Engineer. Look at Megatrax Studios. My tracks were done at home. Though this course was initially intended for people just starting out, I suggest anyone interested in creating recordings for licensing study this course well. I also strongly suggest that you read my book, The Home Studio Bible, along with taking this course. 187 pages, lots of pictures. My mentor, Quincy Jones, taught me this. If you don't know anything about music and use a computer, you will be working for the machine. But if you know music, the machine works for you. That's what it's designed to do. Let's take that one step further. There are 3 main elements involved in recording music. 1, the song or composition, and musicians. 2. The computer interface, mics, plugins, and other physical items. 3. You. Most courses and tutorials focus on number 2, the technology. Some focus on number 1, the song. This course focuses on the most important element of producing and engineering music, you. If we prepare you properly, you will conquer any computer, music, machine, or technology. So how do we prepare you properly? With the truth, with proper definitions, with workable philosophies, and independent ways of thinking. The truth about you and sound. It's not about your ears. You listen with your mind. The mind affected by emotions, yours and others, quote, authority, unquote, sight, and other senses, has a sort of built-in mixing board. Prepare to be blown away with proof of the mind's mixing board. 1. Pause this video. 2. Open a new window, search YouTube for the McGurk Effect BBC, and watch. 3. Return to this video and continue. During this course, you will learn to close your eyes as much as possible while mixing and mastering your music. I'm sure after learning about the McGurk Effect, you now realize how important that is. However, sight is only one of several strong influences affecting the mind's mixing board. I mentioned, quote, authority, unquote, and emotions as additional influences on the mind's mixing board. I'm now going to explain something to you which, if you fully understand it, will prepare you for success. First of all, I am not an authority. Your first lesson is this. You are the only authority when it comes to your music. Until you become fully educated and have more experience, of course, it's a good idea to hire professionals or seek advice. However, to be consistently successful, you need to feel certain and confident. Your biggest enemy is the emotion of fear, which comes from uncertainty. Fear from uncertainty affects the mind's mixing board more than anything. Certainty equals confidence. Uncertainty equals fear. Uncertainty comes mainly from other people, including, quote, authorities, unquote, telling you things about mixing and mastering which are not true. Certainty and confidence come mainly from you yourself researching things on your own to find out if they are true or false, even if a, quote, authority, unquote, told you so. Example, mastering, definition, adjustments made to a finalized and fully mixed recording in order to enhance it to increase your chances for success. Fact, these artists, among many others, master their own mixes. Deadmau5, Martin Garrix, myself, too many others to list here. Fact, mixing a recording requires thousands of decisions and actions. Mastering a recording requires hundreds of decisions and actions. The truth, mastering is 10 times easier than mixing. No one can hear what you hear in your head better than you. The best mixing engineers learn how to master. You can hear what mastering engineers can hear. With a good mentor, anyone can learn how to master within 1 year. You don't need special rooms and equipment. Warning, what you're about to read on the next page is a lie. Even though you may be new to mixing and mastering, just by the fact that you now know that Deadmau5 and Martin Garrix and many other artists master their own mixes, the following advice will sound odd, and it is. Lie. Never master your own mix. Always get a fresh set of ears to do the final mastering. Mastering is a secret mystery that you'll never crack. Translation of lie. Just face it. You can't hear what mastering engineers can hear. Mastering is far too complicated for you to understand. You'll always basically be an amateur and need help. Let's take a look once more at the truth. Again, it's a good idea to hire professionals and seek their advice while you are in the process of learning. But if no one told you the truth that you can learn and do what the pros do, you might never reach your potential and achieve your dreams. Again, the truth. Mastering is 10 times easier than mixing. No one can hear what you hear in your head better than you. The best mixing engineers learn how to master. You can hear what mastering engineers can hear. With a good mentor, anyone can learn how to master within 1 year. You don't need special rooms and equipment. When a, quote, authority spreads false information, it can act to create uncertainty inside your head, which leads to fear, which affects the mind's mixing board to the point where you no longer hear your mixes for what they are. The mind's mixing board. The mind's mixing board is so powerful, you could give someone 2 copies of the same recording, tell them that you turn the bass up on the second one, and they will literally hear more bass on the second one. You will find out much more about how the mind processes sound on this course. The next video will cover a list of words and their correct definitions, including videos of mixing sessions. This will give you a leading edge over the vast majority of producers and engineers who could be even more consistent and successful if they knew what you are about to learn.